Okay, let's look at the homework 3.1, problem number 6. Right, so we want to find the critical numbers of this function. Right, so let's do that. Alright, so first we're going to have to take the derivative. So h prime of t is equal to, right, 3/4 is in front, and t to the subtract 1 from the power, so it's a negative 1/4 power. Right, then minus, right, there's 9 and 1/4, so 9/4 t, and subtract the 1 from the power, so it's negative 3/4. Right, then we just need to clean up a little bit. So first thing I would do is I'll probably pull out the 3/4. Actually, let's see, should I? Yeah, 3/4. So if you pull out 3/4, you're gonna have something like this. Right. So here it's negative 1/4 power. So it's gonna be 1 over t to the 1/4 power. Right. Minus. Right, so 4 is pulled out and 3 is pulled out, so it's going to be a 3 left over. Right, then you have negative, so negative power t to the 3/4 power there. Alright, then what we can do is we can probably take the common denominator to put them together. So let's see, so 3/4 is just a number, right? Then times. Alright, so we can multiply, this guy by t to the 1/2 power, or 2/4, so that you can make a 3/4. So it's a t to the 3/4 power, right? Then we have a t to the 1/2 power on top, so it's let's see, t. So let's write it as a square root of t, right? And this one we already have the right denominator, so it's minus 3. All right, so this is the derivative, so we're going to set this guy equal to 0. All right, so which will give us, so I'm going to go here. All right, so we can just make sure that the numerator is 0, so it's a square root of t minus 3 equals 0. Then we can add 3 to both sides. So you have a square root of t is equal to 3. Then we can just square both sides. Then t is going to be equal to 9. Right? So we found one critical number. Right? And also we can see that when t equals 0, the derivative is undefined. So since h prime of 0 is undefined, which tells you that t equals 0 is another critical number. So this is also a critical number, and 9 is a critical number. All right, so let's type it in. All right, the critical number we found was 0 and 9. All right, so let's check. Submit for testing. All right, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.